Now let's move on to the acceleration time graph. I think this is where I can use the what I prepared a while ago, the axis that I did, because it has a positive and negative components, so acceleration. And what are the values now for acceleration? So we already have the times, but the values for acceleration, if you recall, can be found by getting the slope of the lines that you see here. Okay? So this slope over here, this slope, this one, and that one. Okay, so we have to solve for the slope. And the slope is simply the change of y over the change of x. Okay, so for the first bit, okay, what is your rise? You rose 9 meters. What is your run? You ran 15 seconds. Okay, so your acceleration is 3 over 5 or 0.6. Okay, so 0.6 meter per second squared because it's acceleration. How about this? Again, if you are at a horizontal line, that means you are going at a constant speed with, as it says here, 0 acceleration. So your acceleration for this is simply 0 meters per second squared. Next, this bit over here, okay? So what is your run? You ran 30 meters, but you rose -3. You get -1/10. So that's around -0.1 meters per second squared of acceleration. And finally, at the very bottom, okay, 30 meters. But I think the important value here, after all, is the velocity. So what is your rise? Your rise is 6 meters per second going down. What is your run? You ran 10 seconds going sideways. Okay? You are going to be given a value of -3/5. Okay? So 0.6, 0, -0.1, -0.6 meters per second squared. Okay? Now let's make that an acceleration time graph. So for acceleration time, we just have to mark the values that we calculated. So we have a positive 0.6, we have a negative 0.1, and we have 0, of course, and we also have a negative 0.6. And for acceleration time, it's actually simple. You just have to draw lines at your certain values. So for this bit, for positive 0.6, go this way. For 0, because it doesn't really change, you go that way. Okay, for negative 0.1, this entire length over here. And for negative 0.6, you go like so. So that is your acceleration time graph. Okay, so you start off with a positive, go to the 0, negative, and even more negative.